Morning, friends. So, you guys did an awesome job on your first week of Saxon phonics. You guys learned some new sounds and you practiced actually coding words, which is something that was probably new to all of you. You learned new huge vocabulary words like a breve and a macron. And I am so proud of the work that you did last week. So, we're going to go ahead and move on to Saxon phonics lesson 6. So we're going to go through this, and there might be a couple times I pause it so that because I want you to be able to hear the videos that I'm going to include in here. So let's see. You guys are so familiar with this picture right here now. We know that this is a picture of our alphabet. Very good. This is a picture of our alphabet. And remember, when we're reading, we start from the left, so you can see our left hand, and we go all the way to our right. So the beginning of our alphabet starts over on the left with the letter A. Very good. And the end of our alphabet is all the way over on the bottom on the right with our last letter, which is Z. And if we were to count all the letters in the alphabet, let's see how many we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. There are 26 letters in the alphabet, and we know that there are two kinds of letters in the alphabet. They are called the consonants and the vowels. That's exactly right. So we have 5 vowels. You can always remember because you can fit it on your hand, which are A, E, I, O, U, and the other 21 letters are consonants. So our vowels are special letters because they have 2 sounds, and we learned that last week. They have a short sound, which we mark with a breve, and they have a long sound, which we mark with a macron, that line right over the letter, okay? So now you're going to listen to the words that I say and see if you can tell me their final or ending sound. You need to be looking for the sound at the end of these words. Are you ready? So if I say fill, mill, and till, what sound do you hear at the end of those words? How about dog, frog, and pig? That's right, you hear the g sound at the end. What about fish, dish, and wish? That's right, you hear the sh sound at the end. Very good. One more is what we're going to do. Are you ready? What about cat, hit, and sit? That's right, the final sound is t. Very nice job. All right, do you remember? So these are the letters that we've added to our letter slide this last week. So when I point in a letter, I want you to say it with me. Are you ready? So we're going to name this letter. What letter is this letter? P. Very good. What about this letter? O, N, and T. Good job. So those are the letters that we've worked on so far. Now, these are our sound cards. So when I point at these pictures, you're going to tell me the beginning sound of the picture I'm pointing at, okay? So when I point at tent, you're going to say t. Let's try it together. Ready? T. Very good. If I point at octopus, oh, look, it's got that breve, so I know it's the short sound, so I'd say ah. Let's try it again. Ready? Ah. Okay, how about nest? Nest. Very good. All right, and how about overalls? I'd say O. O, very good. And then pig. Good job. All right, we're going to try something new today. I'm going to say it, then I'm going to point at you, and you're going to try that echoing, okay? And then we're going to put it in our hand. You ready? So if I say, I'm pointing at this one, I say t. You say t. And then you say T. Ready? Let's try it again. T, t, T. Very good. All right, you ready? Ah, O. Good job. Ready? N, N. Good job. Our next one. O, O. Our last one. P. Awesome work, guys. All right, this time it's going to get a little bit tricky. You are going to listen to the words that I say and try to tell me the sound that's either the same at the end, the beginning, or the middle. So it's the same sound in all three words. So you have to listen carefully. Are you ready? All right. It, ill, if. Or try it one more time. Listen. It, ill, if. What sound do you hear? Let's see if you're right. That's right. You hear the short I, the I sound at the beginning of each of those words. So today we're going to focus on the I sound. So what I want you to do is put your fingers on your neck. Remember, we're not squeezing, we're just touching softly and say I, I, I. Did you feel those vibrations? So since we felt the vibrations, the I short I sound is a voice sound because it makes those vibrations. All right, so we're going to look at these words. What letter do these words have in common? So all these words, what letter do they have in common? That's right. They start with I, like inch. Okay, so now I want you to look at this word. We know that all vowels have two sounds. So we found the short I sound, which is I. What is the long I sound? That's right. If we have a vowel, the long vowel just says its name. But this is a special word. If you look at it, what do you notice that was different than the other words? It's not just a letter. It actually is a word by itself. And it's a capital I. It's not the short I like the beginning of the other words. So when I is by itself, it's actually just a letter and it's a word. And that's why it's a capital. Okay, so short I is for icicle. So we're going to say icicle. So here's the pictures. Like I said, we had short I is for inch, inch. Long I is for icicle, icicle. So we're going to practicing the handwriting portion of writing I. So what we're going to do is we always, just like our other letters, we're going to start up at the top because we always start from the top and go down, okay? So what I want you to do is we're going to write it in the sky, okay? You're going to take your finger, you're going to start in the sky, drag to the ground, hop back up and cross, hop to the bottom and cross. Okay, so that's how we make the letter I. So start at the top, drag down, go to the top, cross, and then bottom, cross. Okay, you can see it on there. In the lowercase I, we're going to start in the middle, drag to the ground, and give it a dot. Start at the middle, drag to the ground, and give it a dot. Okay, let's try it together. Are you ready? We're going to make both the uppercase and the lowercase. So uppercase first. Start at the sky, drag to the ground, jump to the top and cross, go to the bottom and cross. Then lowercase I, start in the middle, go to the ground and give it a dot. Very nice. All right, we're going to go ahead and move on. All right, so these are the letter cards that we have now. So we're just going to quickly say them because we added the letter card that we added today. So we have P, N. Let's say them together. Ready? O, T, I. Very good. We're just naming those letters. And now our picture cards, we actually gained two different picture cards today. So when we point at the picture card, remember you're going to say the sound. So I'll say it, you say it, and then we're going to say the name of the letter, okay? Are you ready? So if I say O, O. Very good. Our next card, ready? Ah, O. Good job. T. T. O long I. You ready? I. N. N. P. Short I. Ready? I. Perfect. All right, so let's see. So these are some of the rules that we're going to use for coding. We actually have 2 words to code today. And we have 2 different rules to follow. So remember, our first rule is that when it's a vowel followed by a consonant, so that consonant is behind it, it's going to be a short vowel, and so we're going to give it a breve. That's what makes a short vowel in CVC words, because it's closed. We say it's closed with the consonant, okay? And then if it's a vowel and it's open, it doesn't have anything behind it, it's going to make it a long vowel sound. So we're going to add that macron at the top. So in this word, because I had that N right behind the I had to code it with the breve, okay? So then we have tent. And now, because that O doesn't have a consonant behind it, we're going to code it with a macron to make it long. And so it's O, no. Perfect. All right, so we're going to practice the skill we learned today by writing on, or by doing the practice. So we're going to take it just a second so that we can. All right, guys, so I have pulled up what your sheet looks like in Seesaw so you can see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in just a little bit so it's easier for me to write. Remember, I can move my box around, and I'm going to choose my pencil. I'm going to change the color, though, so that you can see it really well. So remember, at the beginning, what we're going to do is we're going to start by making our uppercase I. So pull down. And I'm having to do this with my mouse, so it's a little bit crazy, and cross it. And then you're going to start in the middle, go to the ground, and make a dot. Start at the top, drag to the ground, cross it at the bottom, and then start at the middle, drag to the ground, and give it a dot. All right, right over here, we are going to, I'm going to say a sound, and you are going to write the letter, okay? So on N, you're going to write the letter N. Very good. All right, what letter makes the ah sound? Short O. Very good. How about O? Awesome. All right, what about T? T? Very good. So you're going to write the letter T, and then P, like pig. P. Very good. So we're going to make the lowercase p. Now we're going to come down just a little bit, and these are our new sounds of the week. So what letter makes the I sound? Actually, let's start with what letter makes the I sound. That's our short I. So I'm going to make my short I. What letter makes the I sound? Long I. All right, so right here I have the word I, and we're going to try to code that. All right, since I is a vowel and it doesn't have anything behind it, it's going to make a long sound. It's open. So we're going to put the little macron on top of it. Now look at this word. It's got a consonant right behind the vowel, so we know it's going to be short. So we're going to sound it out, and it would be it. On this one, it's got a consonant connected to that vowel, so we're going to make that a short vowel, and so we have in. All right, now we're going to practice sounding out some words, okay? So the words that we're going to write is we're going to first try to write the word no. So what do we hear in no? That's right, we hear in and then O. Let's try the word not. That's right, we hear n, ah, t, not. All right, and let's try the word 10. T. So T, I, and then N. Very good. All right, we're going to move down a little bit. How about the word pot? How would we spell that? Our beginning initial sound, we hear a P. P, very good. Then oh, awesome. And then T, good job. All right, and then at the bottom we have top. T, very good. O, and then what's our last sound? Whoops. It's hard to write right there. A P, very good. So we go to the back. At the back, this is where you're going to practice by yourself. You're going to write the uppercase letters, the lowercase letters. I want you to try to code these words. So remember, you're looking if there's a vowel or if it's a vowel without anything behind it, it's open. If it's a vowel with a consonant behind it, it's short, so it's closed. You have to make it a short sound. And then you're going to try to sound out these two words, okay? Now, on the back pages 3 and 4, you can check your work if you need to. All right, thank you guys. I'll see you tomorrow for Saxon Phonics Lesson 7.